been wearing DIY lash extensions for about the past year now, and I tried 3 of the top brands out there: Flutterhabit, Lashify, and Falscara, so that you don't have to. So today I'm going to be sharing the pros and cons of each of those 3 brands according to my personal perspective, as well as which one of the 3 I decided to settle into myself. Let's get started. Hi, and welcome to our channel. I'm Melissa, and this is my sidekick, Whitney. We're excited to share with you our tips and tricks for taking care of yourself and feeling your best. Join us each week as we discuss a variety of topics related to all things beauty and self-care. Now, let's get started on today's topic. I started wearing DIY lash extensions in February of 2022. I was going through some health problems, and I just wanted something that would help me feel more beautiful right upon waking up. I decided I was going to try doing DIY lash extensions on my own, and I bought my first kit. All 3 brands that I'm about to talk about right now, they're all under the Lash extensions. So all of my extensions are glued up underneath the lash. They are not glued on top of my lashes, which I loved because it eliminated that black strip that I didn't like with falsies. First one I bought was Flutterhabit. My Flutterhabit kit cost me $40.20. It came with 6 sets of lashes and as well as the glue. I no longer have the glue. I wish I would have saved it for this video, but I've already tossed it. For the pros and cons, my first pro is that to me it seemed fairly easy to apply. Here's one of the little segments of the lashes, and you would just squeeze the glue right onto the spine of the lash. And after you had put the glue on, you would place it up underneath. And so to me, application seemed pretty simple. I will say though, it was quite messy, so I would consider it both a pro and a con. Next pro is that they did last me a fairly long amount of time, anywhere from 4 to 7 days. But on the con side, they only looked good for the first couple of days. So while they stayed on really well, they started to get a little wonky. I would notice that they separated. So in here, this one I just pulled off is separate, but you can see there are 4 separate clumps of lashes, and no matter how hard I tried when I glued them on, they still parted, and I would have like 4 separate clumps of lashes. They stayed on so well, but they just separated, and I did not like it at all. I also felt like the globs of glue were just so obvious and easy to see. The third pro is that they were very cost effective. It's only $30 for a pack of 6 sets of lashes, which is a really good deal, and the glue itself was only $13. So my $40 investment did last me 7 months since I was reusing my lashes. My last con though is that my natural lashes kind of took a bit of a hit while I was using my Flutterhabit kit. The glue was just so strong that whenever I would try to remove them, I was ripping out eyelashes. And while I never felt that my lashes looked any different while I was using them, it was kind of painful to take them off. And I knew that if it was ripping them out, it certainly could not be good for my lashes. Looking back, I would say that unless they have some sort of remover that they sell, there has to be a better way of removing them, or I would not recommend these to anyone specifically because of the glue. So in October of 2020, I decided to give Falscara by Kiss a shot. I was looking for something that would increase the longevity and give me a full week out of it and look good the whole time. And I will say that my experience with Falscara was very short. I also have nothing to show you because I have since thrown it all away. So, first pro, they looked great. I applied them. I could not believe how natural they look. I just instantly loved them. Second pro is that they were crazy easy to apply. It's a micro mascara wand. So you just take that micro mascara wand and you just brush it on your lashes like you're coating your lashes with mascara. And then you take the little wispies and you pull them out and you just stick them up there, and that's pretty much it. After you put them on, then you flipped the tube around and used the other side, which also looked like a micro mascara wand, and that was like a sealant. And so that helped them to be a little bit more water resistant, and it also made it so they weren't tacky, which was good. Third pro is it was dirt cheap. I think it was only $20 for my kit. Con, they barely even lasted a day. which is the biggest reason I would not recommend them to anyone. I also did try sleeping in them and I woke up with 3 of them missing. If I was gonna spend the time to put them on, I wanted them to last longer. At the end of October 2022, same month I tried Falscara, I decided to give Lashify a shot. Pro, they last at least a week for me. I believe I could go longer than 7 days, and I have done it a couple times, but the grow out of my lashes just means that the gap between where the lashes are glued on and where the root of my lash is, it just becomes too much. And so to me, it's just time to take them off and put a new set on. So they last a super long time. Another pro, they are ridiculously easy to apply. So the glue that I use is their bondage with charcoal flecks. So it's got some things in it that are supposed to be good for helping your lashes grow. It's a micro mascara wand. You just brush it on just like you would mascara, and then you take each of the lashes and you just stick them up there, and that's pretty much it. So easy to apply. I do use a couple other products by them. I use their Night Bond Sealer as well as their glass. I'll get into those a little bit more on part 2 of the series on how I actually apply my lashes. This though was the game changer for me. This is exactly what I was looking for. So easy to take off without removing my natural lashes. I just use Mary Kay's oil-free eye makeup remover to take them off, and you just soak it for a little bit and they just come right off. It's the easiest process ever. Never rip out any lashes. It doesn't hurt. Getting the extra glue out of my eyelashes, piece of cake. I just soak them for a moment with the eye makeup remover and it just comes right off. So really easy to apply, really easy to take off. Third pro I think we're on is that they are reusable. So when I take them off, I just have like a little pill container sitting in my bathroom with some rubbing alcohol in it, and I just put my dry gluey lashes in this container with some rubbing alcohol and let it soak, and then probably like once a month I take out all the lashes that are in there, so it's like 4 sets of lashes, and I clean them off with a paper towel and either a Q-tip or an old makeup brush. It's like the glue just comes right off, and my lashes literally look brand new. Lastly is that I love the way they look. It seems so natural to me. It's really easy to build up to more glam or less glam, just depending on what style of lashes you get. I actually get my lashes off of Amazon. I'll get into that a little bit later here. The Lashify glue, it's like you don't see it at all. So I love that aspect. It just almost seems invisible. For cons, the biggest con is that it's a huge investment to get started. When I decided to start with Lashify, I got 4 products. I got the bondage, I got the Night Bond Sealer, I got the glass, and I'll talk about what all of these do in my other video. And then I also got their Melt Away, which is like their product for removing them. And I found that it actually stung my eyes. So I used the Mary Kay eye makeup remover instead. So I could definitely go without that one. But those 4 products alone, my total came to $94.97. This ultimately doesn't bother me too much because if I was buying mascara, it probably would come out to about that much throughout a year anyway. So instead of buying mascara, I'm just getting bondage glue. Second con, their lashes are crazy expensive. Their lashes are $25 for a set. And once again, while they are reusable, that just like seems like so much to me. The lashes that I use are from Amazon. I'll talk more about this in part 2 of this series, where I'll actually walk you through how I apply my lashes. This is $9 for 48 pieces from Amazon. I'll put the link to all these products down in the description below, except the Flutterhabit and the Falscara, because I just don't recommend them. Here's my conclusion. Falscara by Kiss was the cheapest and absolutely horrible. So I would not recommend them to you if you want to give something a try, but you have a lower budget. Flutterhabit is a good place to start. It's only 40 bucks to get the 6-pack of lashes as well as the glue, and I think that is a really, really reasonable price. I do think that they are damaging on your lashes though, so for that reason, I'm not crazy about them. Lashify, on the other hand, Outside of the fact that it is the priciest to get started, I think it checks all the boxes. I think the glue is the easiest to work with. I think the glue helps it make the most natural. The fact that the glue dissolves in alcohol makes my lashes reusable. And to me, it's just like the perfect storm of everything. So I would 100% hands down recommend Lashify to anyone. Thank you so much for joining. If you love this video and you found it helpful, be sure to subscribe and share it with a friend. We also have our Sparkle and Shine group on Facebook, where I'll be sharing other tips and tricks as well as digging really deep into all things DIY lash extension later on this week. So be sure to click the link in the description to join our group and chime in on all the conversation. And Winnie and I will see you in the next video.
Call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.